welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Judicials. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Alabama Crimson Tide. 48 Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. The Crimson Tide offense takes the field to start things off. And the heart of this team clearly rests on the offensive line, a group of ballers, David, who take pride in what they do.
And I think if you're a coach, you take pride. Like, it starts up front. Like, you win and lose games with physicality, and they lean on all the big fellas up front, the hog mollies, the big uglies, the most unselfish players on the field.
It's old school, man. We're in an era of college football where it's up-tempo, spread, air raid. Games are still won and lost, though, in the trenches, and because this is one of the best.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
One thing you know about this defense, they have got a pass rush, and you cannot be predictable, especially when it comes to throwing the football. There is too much athleticism and length up front on this defensive line and in their front 7, and they register a sack early here on only the second play of the game.
The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. Looking for a man, it's Simpson. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Judicials offense will try to get something going with their first possession. We'll be watching this matchup on the outside closely today, David, to see if this guy can get anything done one-on-one against one of the best corners in the game.
Well, and this corner really can shut down half the field, and that's a big problem. This offense, they really need to win this matchup. They need their wide receiver to beat that defensive back, and I don't know if that's possible. He's just so good, been so consistent. Palmer, you tell me how you're going to win this matchup.
Well, you're not going to win it every play, that's for sure. You can't avoid that side of the field the entire game. I think it's just going to come down to this offense in the critical down and distances when there's a 3rd down and the coverage dictates that you've got to throw it against him. That's the play you need your receiver to win, and whether or not they have a guy that can win that matchup offensively, we're going to find out here pretty soon.
Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Offense getting set for 1st down. Sends it back in motion. Trying to beat him to the left. Plows through the defense. And he fought for everything he could. Probably lucky it wasn't worse with all of the company he had in the backfield. The Judicials have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. On the move. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world, so he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Snagged in the middle. It's made. That'll be enough for a 1st down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48.
That's really got to make this offensive coordinator feel good calling plays. You get a completion on 3rd down early in the game, and he should be having a lot of confidence now moving forward in this game calling plays.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Gets the back moving. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
College football becomes more and more every year, more nickel, more dime packages, more speed on the field. So no matter what you do, I got a guy that can go chase down your quarterback in any situation, and you can see it right there. DB came flying in there, gets the first sack of the game.
Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. To the ground with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and I like the defense being aggressive. They heated up that RPO. He didn't even give him time to read it. I'm getting in the backfield right now, making a play, being aggressive, bringing the fight to the offense.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw your primary target like he was on that last one.
It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Simpson. Fires one high and deep. Snatch it! And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Bama! Quarterbacks love receivers that can get separation, but that amount of separation is a little excessive.
I agree, Reese, and I think the defense needs to have a little powwow on the sidelines and talk about what just happened, because that was an absolute busted coverage on the back end. Defense can't keep playing like that.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. The run from the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On 3rd down, going up top. And the pass is incomplete, and that's how the first quarter comes to a close. We've reached a break, and Alabama has the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Now, the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. And the Judicials will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They've been firing on all cylinders. Touchdowns, fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. They won it all, and that is exactly what they got. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
Now, you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited, get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's low. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. They'll send the back in motion. Toss sweep. Try to get it outside to the right. Determined run, but he stopped after 2 yards down at the 13. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll power it inside with the fullback. Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain. It's 1st down from back at their own 24-yard line. Looking for a gap. It's O'Neal. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense.
Turning it on. Hits it with a stiff arm. Touchdown, Judicials. He shed tackles right and left and housed it.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Man, it just means more in the SEC. And take a look at how things are playing out here. Mississippi State is ahead early in Stark Vegas, but that's not exactly Dak Prescott out there. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 4 over Arkansas.
Back to pass, it's Simpson. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. You can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. He backed up now. Here's second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Flips it out on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's third and short. Makes the grab. It's Williams. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the offense stays on the field on 4th and 1. I'm not sure they're just trying to make the defense jump. I believe they think they can get it. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And this offense chooses to be aggressive. Listen, once you start getting to midfield, you see most offenses be aggressive, and they took their chance, and they failed. Now, early in the game, a chance to create momentum to swing back to the other side of the football field.
Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Judicials can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking for room, it's O'Neal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. This feels like 4-down territory, third and short from the 40. Off the play fake. Pressure coming. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
And the Judicials send out the punt unit. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for them.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Tries to do it himself on the draw. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
Dropping back, it's Simpson. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Motion from the back. Trying to get the corner. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. The give to the big fullback. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Quarterback keeper. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Judicials will call on their punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. Wants to return it. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Wants to throw on first down. Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. He wants to throw it. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown time. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
How about the day for this young fella? That's a 4-game stretch. Nope, 4 touchdowns in 1 game. He has been the focal point of this offense, and he has not disappointed.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Fielded in the end zone. It's low. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. This pass rush has just been relentless. You can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. The give to the back. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. Bringing the heat. Got his man. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. And the Judicials line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. A low-line drive and not his best work. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Tuscaloosa. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution.
Well, great job by the hands team receiving there. They're able to spot the kick, fall on it, make sure they keep possession, secure it. Nice job.
Goes to the option.
And with that said, let's send it back to the guys at Bryant-Denny Stadium.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll run the option. Now the toss. Got the first down and still on his feet. And a big play there on the option. The pitch was executed perfectly. They're down to the 20. 1st and 10. Give to the big fullback. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Working well behind the sticks on second down. This quarterback part of their running game. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Here they come facing third and long from the 20. Motion from the wideout. With jet sweep pass. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on third down. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. And this will be a 41-yarder coming up from the right side. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. That cuts the lead down to 28-10. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. On the run from inside his own 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's on the loose. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get it. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up. It's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They want to run this quarterback. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Leaves it with the running back. Shows him the stiff arm. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. They'll give it to him again. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays to the passing game.
And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. They come to the line facing third and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. And he just throws it away on third down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. The Judicials will send out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. Sixth punt of the day. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. To the air, it's Simpson. Going for it all. Touchdown, Alabama! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
I'm going to spread you sideline to sideline with all my speed, make you cover the whole field. Nice job by the offense, going with a little spread look, taking advantage of the speed they had on the field, and getting the big touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. A hand to the running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. Try to get it to the edge. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Judicials need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. He's got it along the sideline. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. On the move. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wants to go up top. Thrust that arm out. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. The option look. Nice job to keep it himself, find the first down marker, and move the change for this offense. The Judicials are moving quickly down the field. Sends it back in motion. The big fullback's got it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. They're working that left side. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Here comes the option. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Gets the back moving. Back to pass on 2nd down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Offense, you got to do a better job. There's got to be more sense of urgency protecting your backup quarterback. You've already lost your starter due to injury. Now that the backup's in, you know you're going to have to hold on for just that split second longer, and they weren't able to do it there.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. It's complete on the right side. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Lets it go to the end zone. Fires into traffic, picked off. Got room on the return. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll get this drive going from the 17. To the air, it's Simpson. He lost one down the sideline. Catch inside the 25. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Bama! Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Boston College is on top, but it's not like Matt Ryan or Doug Flutie are playing quarterback today, which is why they can't pull away. They're up by 4 over Notre Dame. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, we'll see it right here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Oh, he dropped it! Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. A lot of ball handling goes on in the option, but after you pull it, you got to make sure you take care of it.
Because you're going to be in the teeth of the defense, right, Reese? I mean, if you pull that football, you're still in the center of the field where all those big D linemen and linebackers are living, so you got to be extra careful with your ball security.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They built a huge lead. Now, incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Alabama trying to cash in on this red zone trip. Looking to throw on first down. He's got it and still on his feet. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun, the ground game. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
When you've got a losing skid, there's nothing like some good old home cooking. They came back home, and they have played an outstanding game. And let's give this crowd a helmet sticker. They've been so loud. You know they've impacted this game, and that's the beauty of college football, helping their team get back in the win column.
And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, this offense, man, they just continue to struggle, man. They need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the fourth quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas, and they need to pitch and catch a little bit, throw the football around.
He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. Quarterback will keep it. Picks up just a few before he's brought down, not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. And the Judicials will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Here comes that Alabama offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling.
He'll take a shot. And the throw and catch was good, but you got to do it in the field of play, and he couldn't quite keep that foot in bounds. The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on 3rd down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Touchdown Tide! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. Starting to see some smiles on that sideline as they're close to a Week 10 victory.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the Oak.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Judicials with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. On the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's in the fourth quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by.
There he goes. And it's a fumble after that huge gain. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover.
Man, what a big-time play for this defense. Backed up, they come after the quarterback, and they get a hit, and it's a physical one. Get the football.
Throws toward the end zone. And give him another number 6 grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Fielded in the end zone, it's made. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Now on the option. Runs through the tackle. Got enough for the first. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking downfield on first down. Pulls it in, it's York. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Clock stops and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Line getting set on 2nd down. Hand off to the fullback. Can't get him to the ground. They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5. And the Judicials with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. On the ground with the counter. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happened. Not physical enough at the point of attack.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on. And now just throw another sack in the equation.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. Here comes the heat. Takes a hit as he fires. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. To throw, it's Simpson. A shot toward the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock, but made no doubt about it. This one's over.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They put the brakes on him, but a good return out to the 36. One more play to pad the stats. To the air on first down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. The great Nick Saban often says players often respond better to losses losses, they listen more than they do if they're getting away with things in wins. So maybe this is an opportunity to recalibrate.
I think you take it first and you internalize it and you get upset because obviously the goal was to win the game. But you've also got to flip the switch really quickly, Jesse, and say, okay, what do I need to work on? Because I only got one loss. I'm still very much in the thick of all of my dreams that I want to come true, so I can't take it too hard, but I got to use it.
Yeah, this loss definitely hurts, and I know one of the goals for this team at the start of the year was to go undefeated and win a national championship. You can't go undefeated anymore, but you can still win a national championship. The key is the leadership in the locker room. They've got to turn the page. They've got to get everybody